Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Agiha Sports Club in Heidelberg. We're looking forward to a great day of rugby. Sun's out. The pitch is looking in great condition, nice and crisp. We are playing Agiha versus 1880. It's going to be a top-class game, I'm sure. I know the Agiha team has a lot of their sevens players back in action, so expect a very flowy and continuous game. And I'm sure 1880, with their team looking strong, will be looking to play from deep. Beautiful stuff out here today. It's Leo Wolf here in commentary, joined by Daniel Wolf, his co-commentator, but he will be also on camera, so you'll hear mostly from me.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This game should be a fast-paced game. A beautiful day for running rugby, and the field's looking really good. So just looking forward to see what the boys can do with the ball in hand.
I don't know if you can hear, there's a loudspeaker here who are currently going through the lineup for both 1880 and Agiha.
12 Sebastian Rodwell, 13 Tim Linian, 14 Fabrizio Caprera, 15
Players currently in the change room just doing their last minute chats and harping each other up before they enter the pitch and let the game get underway.
Parkinson mit der 21 Johannes Bartz.
Yeah, you can see 1880 making their way onto the field, led by their captain Hassan Ryan, followed by Aiden Dixon, Fabrizio, Johan, John Martin Stewart, Kun, Vince, Lando Becker starting at 9 today. First start for him, I think, at the 9 position, so watch out for him. We got Sebi Rodwell, we got David, Eduardo Stella, Tim Binyak, who's actually was an old Agiha player, but been playing at 1880 for the last 2-3 seasons. Cosmos and Fragus, Fraser Hasty, Christopher Hennig. It's looking like a dangerous team out there today.
A person to watch out for today is John Martin Stewart, playing in the number 2 today. So his first time starting in hooker, and exciting to see how he goes.
Yeah, the stadium's slowly filling up with some spectators, which is nice to see. Always good having support everywhere we go, whether it's for 1880 or Agiha. Rugby is trying to grow in Germany, so it's always good having some spectators out there to watch our beautiful game. The referees will be taken to the pitch. I'm sure they had their chats with the teams in the front row. Obviously, I'm sure just wanting to make sure the scrums are stable and that it's a nice, smooth game for them, easy to control, and nothing too out of the ordinary for them. This is the last game of the round before we head into the quarterfinals. 1880 number 1 position at the moment, and Agiha is in the 7th position. So for them, just obviously wanting to go out on a bang, have a good performance before they regroup and refresh for the new season next year. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the boys in orange to take their way onto the pitch, taking their time. Sure, just making sure they get hyped up and ready for this big battle ahead of us today. And here come the men in orange. charging onto the field, looking ready for the battle ahead. Let's see how this game gets underway. It seems like 1880 will receive the ball off the kickoff. Aguiar will be looking to put a lot of pressure from the first minute. Vincent Meyer in at the number 8 position. I'm sure Aguiar will target him. Watching Vincent this last week, he had a little bit of struggles receiving kickoffs, but let's see how he does today. And just as kickoff is approaching, ref waiting, and let's get the game underway. Aguiar opting for a little change in direction on the kick. Edo receives it nice and comfortably, looks for the exit. Nice strong kick, finding grass off the start, and good pressure there from Aiden. Is it going out? No. The Aguiar guy manages to get the ball, and a good little charge down. Ball's in open play, but there's a slight knock on there, I think. Ooh, Aguiar had an opportunity there. Kick was charged down, meaning everyone gets put on side. Unfortunate error, maybe just not understanding the rules quite too well there from the Aguiar boys. First scrum of the day. Let's see how the front row from both teams do. I'm sure they're looking for a nice strong set from the beginning. Waiting for the ball to come in from Lando, and it comes in. Nice stable set. 1880 getting a little bit of dominance, but the ball comes out quickly. Vince with a pick and goes himself. Get it over the gain line, so good effort from him. Hassan with a nice strong carry. Is he not rolling? The ref says play on. It's a little slow ball there. Chris gets it out the back. Aiden has it. Was looking for the offload, but decides against it. Good option there, I think, from the man. Aguiar's defense looking quite strong at the moment. Ball comes out the back, and Chris Hennig with a little snap and go. Gets a good offload to Fabrizio. It's maybe getting held up, no, but knees on the ground, so tackle's been taken out the 9. No? The ref says play on. Okay, penalty against 1880 there, but a little bit of an odd call. Shouldn't be able to take out the 9 there. So maybe the ref just missed that. But anyway, we move on, and Aguiar defended quite well there. Have a penalty to relieve the pressure from their own half. Nice strong start from 1880, just putting pressure on the Aguiar team. But like I said, Aguiar, good defense, being able to relieve the pressure. And that's what good teams need to do. First line out of the game now for Aguiar. So a little bit of an opposite there on set piece. 1880 getting the first scrum. And ball does not get called skew, but nice strong hit there from John Martin. Aguiar retain possession, and they get out into the middle. Good pressure from Vincent. Nice strong set, and 1880 get a good shove on it. Vincent just keeping the ball in the back. Advantage comes the way of 1880, and the ball gets popped out there. Lando with a nice strong carry, but he just lets the ball go. Maybe some problem, no, but he gets back onto his feet, looking to attack. And is Fabrizio over? Yes, he is, and that'll be the first try for 1880. Strong scrum effort there. Unfortunately, the ball just coming out, but advantage was being played. Good stuff there from the 1880 boys, being able to capitalize on their first opportunity in the 22. That's what we like to see. The score stands 5-0 after 5 minutes of play. Chris Hennig will be kicking today, not Edo, so let's see how he does. He is a strong kicker himself, so it is quite a tough angle, but I'm sure he shouldn't have too many problems. Slight wind off the right, so I'm sure he'll be looking to aim the ball off the right up post and just let it slowly fade in. And unfortunately, just kicking more to the center. And like I said, ball just drifted across the face of the uprights, going off to the left. So the score will stand 5-0 for 1880 after 5 minutes of play. Let's see how they do now off this kickoff, and hopefully they can retain the kickoff and just get the ball back into the Aguiar half. Just relieve the pressure after getting some valuable points on the board. Let's see what the number 9 does. He does the little trick play again and kicks back to the right. So 1880 reacts quicker this time, moving across early. Sebi Rodwell with a carry. Nice strong ball carrier he is. The Italian-born English/German. Playing a couple games for Germany's international side. And like I said, 1880 just relieving the pressure straight away. Good kick down the middle, giving the Aguiar guy an option to attack both sides, but nice strong line. And good strong tackle from Tim Biniak. But like I said, great attacking opportunity here for Aguiar. But this 1880 defense looking relentless, not letting the Aguiar boys get anywhere out of their half. But big, strong carries coming in here from the Aguiar team. Like I said, they're coming out here to fight. Last game for them this season. So I'm sure they're going to give it everything. They have a long rest period after this. So they will really want to attack this with all opportunity. Unfortunately, just running into touch there is Robin Plumper. Also another German 7s boy and 15s international. But they will go back for the penalty. I didn't quite see what that was. So Hassan just having a little quick chat to the ref. I'm also sure he didn't understand. But the game continues. Aguiar relieving the pressure from their half, looking for a nice deep attacking line out in the 1880s half. But the kick doesn't go out. Well fielded by Chris. Just looking to get a nice nudge on it. And he does indeed. Great kick there from Chris. Putting the ball out just on the halfway line. So we'll go back to where the penalty was almost taken from. Aguiar just not executing that to their full potential, but still their ball nonetheless. Line out coming out for Aguiar on the 50 meter. Number 2 there, John Martin, looking hungry for a tackle. Don't be surprised if you see this man getting up here. All side knock on, and it'll go straight into a scrum. Unfortunate handling error there from Aguiar, giving 1880 another strong attacking opportunity here in the Aguiar's 40 meter zone. Scrum coming up. 1880 ball. Let's see what they do. Will they keep it in and try to go for the scrum penalty, or are they going to bring it out and let the backs have a attacking opportunity? And they get an advantage. So attacking opportunity goes. Tim Baniak on a nice little skip pass there from Chris. Gives the ball to Aiden. Aiden coming back into field. Wise decision there by the winger. Knows not to just stay on the touchline and risks going out into touch. Hitting up through the middle is Johan. It's a nice strong carry from the big man there. And nice face ball to Fraser Hasty. Oh, a little jukey step. And then a skip throw out the back there. I'm not sure that was needed, but could have gone to hand. Unfortunately, not taken, though. And the ball gets popped out. A little bit of scrappy work here from... Oh, big collision in the air there, but it's well gathered by 1880. And he gives it to Vince on the edge. Does he go in the corner? And yes, he does. Nice collision there, but well taken from Sebi Rodwell in the air. Slight hiccup on that kick, just going slightly backwards, not forwards. I'm sure Chris was looking to get it behind the defense line. But good contest there. 1880 just coming out on top, and then has the presence of mind to look for that offload. Good stuff there from the big Italian. The score now stands 10-0 with the conversion to come. Let's see if Chris can do it now from the opposite side. The wind's died down slightly, so he has a good chance here. Nice strike. He's got the distance. Does he have the accuracy? Unfortunately not, so it goes astray. Yeah, so score will stand 10-0. Great stuff there from the 1880 boys, just showing presence of mind to attack that space. Unfortunately, kick not going directly to as planned, but well executed from Sebi Rodwell just to gather, look for the offload, and Vince showing his great supporting lines as he's been doing all season long. One of the young guys coming up from the 1880 youth program, showing great talent and great strength in his second year now of first team level. And the 9 opts to kick into the sun, which was a great decision, but great take there from Hassan Ryan and David to just secure that ball really well, looking for more. And it comes out with Vince attacking down the sideline here with Fraser and Fabrizio. Good hands, and he's looking for another offload, but Fabrizio's through the middle, showing his speed of pace down the middle. Can he make it all the way? Does another little step. Does he get there? And he's looking for the offside, and beautiful stuff there from Fabrizio. Solo effort, but again, having the presence of mind to look for Aiden on the left side. Just under the sticks. Easy points there for 1880. Securing another 5 points in this game. Top stuff there by Fabrizio. Good vision there from Vince to peel off the back of them all. Breaking down the short side here with our Scotsman, Fraser Hasty, just throwing in on a 2-on-1, and then it was just solo effort there from Fabrizio, showing his pace, stepping into the middle of the field, giving that gas down there, and then having the presence of mind to look for Aiden. That's a great supporting line from him, and scoring under the sticks. The conversion stands, so extra 2 points for 1880. Chris with his first conversion of the game. Top stuff here from 1880. 12 minutes in, score stands 17-0. Daniel, what are your comments so far on the game?
Yeah, solid start from Frankfurt over there. A few silly offloads not going to hand though, which is costing them possession, but they've capitalized on opportunities that they've had. And yeah, I've looked pretty good at the start of this game. And yeah, let's see how this kickoff goes.
A nice deep kickoff here now. Vince looking to receive it. Yes, he does. Great catch there from the 8th man of 18. And he's straight through the middle. Vincent Meyer. And he's got a strong... Oh, looking for the offload, but unfortunately he just couldn't find that pass. Going a little bit low to John. Had to reach for it, but not getting a hand on it. Ball going into touch. But strong carry there from the kickoff. Vincent Meyer knows how to break some tackles and knows how to make them. Good stuff there from the young man. It's going to be quite a contest here in the final stages to come in this tournament. Coaches having tough decision here with selection. A lot of great players. So 1880 is having a strong team this year. Unfortunately, getting disqualified in 2 games the second half of the season with a little hiccup with Cosmos and Vragas. We thinking that he was his ban was uplifted after the international games, but unfortunately the ban only counted for league games, so losing to TSV and Cologne due to playing under a ban. But other than that, still playing strong this season. Good strong scrum again by 1880, keeping the ball in the back. Vincent Meyer, hearing that name a lot today, boys. Nice skip. Sebi Rodwell on the edge. Good hands. Down the touchline. Does Aiden get in for his second? No, he looks to offload to Sebi Rodwell, and a nice strong carry there from the big man. Looking just to capitalize on this opportunity. John Martin, I'm sure he'll get over. Yes, he does. No one stops that big boy out from 5 meters. Nice strong carry there from the South African Australian. And that's another 5 points for 1880. Chris gonna take his 4th conversion of the day. Let's see if he can nail this one. (1880) showing a dominant performance out here today. Chris coming up with the conversion. I'm sure he's just thinking nice and easy, follow the process, and good strike. And he does get a good strike. Does it go over? And yes, it does. Great stuff there from Chris. Starting off with the 2 shabby kicks, slightly drifting off in the wind, but now he's dialed in and pinning them through the middle. That's an extra 2 points, so the score stands 24-0 after 16 minutes of play. With plenty more to come, I'm sure. Again, I'm just not getting into this game yet. Every time they have possession, just letting a few unforced errors let them down. So not having a greater attacking opportunity as of yet in this game. I'm sure they're looking just to keep ball retention and build some phases. Goes again to Vincent. Does he get a nice strong carry? Looks to go to ground straight away. So good stuff from him. Not rolling away. So there'll be a penalty advantage. They'll look to attack, I'm sure, not exit now with this penalty advantage. They got some space on the left side there. But no, they'll go back. Not releasing after a tackle. So 1880 is just going to have a look to clear the ball nicely here. Let's hope Chris doesn't hit our Starlink that we're using to play this game. And it seems like we're in the clear. So all good there. Starlink survives and the game will continue. 1880 line outs on the 40, just outside 40 meters from the Aguiar try line. Just waiting for the ball to come to John Martin. You can see Lando back here in the front. Sure there will be a little peel around and our big boy center hitting this fine line in the middle. Unfortunately, just going adrift. John couldn't get it quite straight. And good contest there from Aguiar. So right call there from the ref. Well spotted. They opt for the lineouts. Scrum's not looking too good for them, so lineout is a good call there. Let's see if they can secure this and just build some phases and look to get an attacking opportunity. And well stolen there from the Scotsman, just able to read that. Lando diving onto the ball. But ref sees a slight knock on there, so Aguiar just gaining some valuable meters there from an unforced error from 1880. This is their first attacking opportunity in the 1880 half, so let's see what they can do. I'm sure they'll try something new from set piece. Quick in and out with the scrum and look to attack with their edge back line. Let's expect a quick in and out shot from Aguiar. Yep, there it goes. In and out, like I said. Even the 8's coming to pick it up. Strong carry from Robin Plumper, but taken down there by Chris Hennig. Good defense. I think a lot of teams underestimate him on defense there today. In this whole season, but showing that he can stand up against the big boys. Good little tactical kick, but hard tackle, so they'll go straight back for the penalty. Unfortunately, after Vince with a nice strong chop tackle was falling, so Sebi couldn't get low enough. Unforced error, but not a cynical play. So just a penalty. Aguiar will be looking to get to touch and get a little bit further into the 1880 half. This is the first time they've had a good opportunity to attack. Let's see what they have in store for us. Ball goes into touch around just outside 20 meters. 22 meters, should I say. Line outs ahead for Aguiar. Oh, good contest again by 1880 and taken into touch. And ball gets thrown quickly. Played quickly by the 1880 team, looking to attack the edge. Yes, they do. Edo Stella now with the ball, showing his speed of pace. Oh, maybe slight hard tackle. No, I think he was falling into the tackle, says the ref, I think. So game will continue there. Ball gets ripped out, I think, but then slight unforced error from 1880, so knock on. But like I said, watch out for this 1880 team. they'll be looking to play from deep in their half. Nice quick line outs and attack that edge with some urgency. But again, pressure's not relieved. Pressure back on 1880 here with the Aguilar Boyle just inside the 40 meter. I'm sure, again, looking to just get the ball in and out, get that number 8 pick up and play their 10. But unfortunately, just couldn't get his hands on it. And good, strong scrum there from 1880, so they get the penalty. Great stuff there from the front row and the tight 5. Sure, it was a full pack effort there. Good, solid set. Chris with the kick to touch, gaining some valuable meters there for the 1880 team. Let's see if John can get this throw going in straight. And it was a beautiful line out there from the hooker. Straight down the middle, and the ball comes out with Sebi Rodwell attacking that space. Good strong carry there from the Italian. Keeps it going and looks for the offload. Beautiful stuff. Man's been seen also a couple of times around the park today, just letting Aiden in with a nice simple try. Walk under, should one say. Under the sticks. Beautiful effort there from 1880. One thing so far that's been really good for 1880 is every time they've got down in the 22, coming away with some points. So top stuff. Been struggling with that in previous games, but getting under the 6 there, making the conversion here for Chris a simple one. And that's an extra 2. Score stands 31-0 after 22 minutes of play. .1880 set in quick, just wanted to get the ball rolling again. Aguilar just taking their time to get to the middle of the field and trying to delay some time. Aiden with 2 tries so far. Let's see if this man can get his hat trick. Nice high contestable kick, but Hassan again safe underneath that ball, looking to maul it, and the maul goes. Maul set at the back there, looking to drive. Another strong scrum there from 1880, but ball is gathered by Aguilar and then put to the boot. Aiden Dixon coming into the middle of the field looking for a carry. Running into his own player, and that's unfortunate. Oh, Robin with a little grubber through, quick tap, putting pressure on Chris, and he does get a nice strong hit there. Great work from Robin Plumper. Some say he was bald already at the age of 10. But he's a menace on the field and a great lad off the field. Played a couple of games with him with the German national team. Always good having him in our centre pairing partner. Also, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, 7-star. Been playing 7s for, might be wrong here, but could be the past 7 to 10 years. Strong in the 7s category as well. So he knows how to keep the speed of play going, and just looking always to find the small gaps in the defense side. But this is the first time Aguilar's got the ball in the 22 of 1880, looking for strong carries. But John Martin with a great steal, showing his strong presence. Ref will pause the game, maybe slight injury, but no, man's back up on his feet, so maybe a slight worry, but it's always good to stop the game, make sure the player safety is first priority in today's game of rugby. But we'll get underway with the 1880 scrum. So good effort there from John Martin, being able to just rip that ball out of the defense there and secure it for the 1880 team, relieving the pressure out of their own 22. Now strong scrum there. Ref's not giving any penalty though. Ball comes out. Sebi Rodwell with a nice strong carry again from the number 12. We're looking for Christopher Hennig. Nice strong boot down the middle of the field, just hold up slightly in the wind, but ball does bounce. And good chase here by the two wing and fullback. Edo just, great presence of mind, getting back to his feet, looking for the steal, and he does. Fraser with a little magic ball out the back there to Tim Biniak. But unfortunately, play gets stopped again. Like we've seen, injury is number one priority. I think he's injured his shoulder, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Because they're just on the pitch. Sure, he'll be looking after the player. But again, great kick chase there from 1880, putting the pressure back on, not allowing them to exit again. And Edo just getting onto his feet. Another Italian-born player. Fast, rapid, and got a nice big boot. But as you can see, also good over the ball. So good stuff there from the Italian fullback. Fraser Hasty with the presence of mind, just to throw that no-look out the back pass there. One hand to Tim Biniak. Getting in with a strong carry, but then unfortunately stoppage in play due to injury. Good observation there from the referee. Just making sure player safety is the number one priority. With that all being said, we'll definitely be getting underway with 1880 scrum just 40 meters out. Boys just discussing a few things that are going right and going wrong in the game. I'm sure they'll be looking to just try and make this almost 100% accuracy game with no unforced errors and just clean flow in rugby. Scrum down now, 1880 ball, about 45 meters out from the try line. Let's see what the back line has installed for us. I'm sure they'll be looking for a nice set piece here. Attacking that edge maybe. No, going for the cross kick. Aiden Dixon in the clear there. Oh, unfortunately not gathering the ball. Would have been in for all money. Would have been his hat-trick. But unfortunately, the man's been having a little bit of issues with butterfingers lately, as we've seen in the last couple of games as well, just not being able to catch that ball. Yeah, another one just slipping out of his hands there. But all good. Good pressure built there, great option. Just slight unforced error. I'm sure he'll be thinking, damn, could have had my hat-trick there, but he'll have another opportunity, I'm sure, later in this game. Ball comes out there for Aguilar. Opting for the clearance kick. Edo just letting the ball bounce. But he'll be looking to attack, I'm sure. Nice, good ball there to Fabrizio. Oh, another one not going to hand. That's another knock-on. 2 knock-ons in a row there for 1880. Just not something that they're looking forward to. I'm sure the coaches will all be having a big chat about that in the weeks to come before the quarterfinals. Ball position is a big one in rugby. So, unfortunately, another knock-on, just letting Aguilar come back into the 1880 half and look to have an attacking opportunity of their own. Ball comes in, ball comes out. Just like Aguiar has probably been practicing. Knock-ons are in this game from both sides. Readily in this game with some bad handling. So, again, another scrum coming down. I'm sure John Martin won't be minding this. Getting some good practice in here at the hooker position. Also a new position for the big man. Only played hooker in about 4 games, say Daniel?
Yeah, this is his first start, so yeah, he'll be happy to get some scrums going there.
Yeah, just trying to include Daniel here into the commentary. He's doing a great job on the camera, giving us some good quality stream. I'm sure the viewers at home are appreciating that. Thank you, Daniel. Again, another strong scrum there, staying nice and straight. I'm sure they'll be looking to get the penalty. Oh, handling is not looking too good in this last 3-4 minutes, but Aiden Dixon with a nice good regather, setting the foundation again for 1880. Nice strong carry there from the winger. Small, dynamic, and explosive. Be looking to attack the edger and gives John Martin a big ball there on the edge. Does he look? Fraser Hasty going down the middle. Can he make it all the way? No, he looks for the offload, and great support line there from Lando Backer. Just getting under the 6 there for his first try of the game. Beautiful stuff there from the starting 9. Also, one of his first starts at 9 this season. So beautiful stuff there. I'm sure the young man's ecstatic about that one. Chris Henny coming up with a conversion now after a dry spell there from 1880, not getting any points on the board, but having a nice try down the middle of the field. And Chris adding the extra 2. Score stands 38-0 after 33 minutes. So 6 minutes left of the first half. I'm sure 1880 will be looking to get a couple more points on the board, and Aguiar just trying to fight for some sort of scoreboard pressure. But let's see what they can do. I'm sure they'll look to get a nice deep contestable kick here, putting pressure, hopefully getting the ball and trying to get something on the board before they go into the break. Just waiting for the ball to come onto the pitch.
Ein weiterer Versuch für die Gäste, diesmal durch Heidelberg. Obendrauf noch eine erfolgreiche Erhöhung durch Christopher Elling.
Opting for the little switch play again, keeping 1880 on their toes. Sebi calls for the ball. And the big Italian carries nice and strong there. Staying on his feet. Man doesn't like to go down. Good carry there from the Italian. And the ball comes out. David with a nice strong carry again from the Georgian prop. And there's space on the edge here. They need to get out wide. Nice, quick, easy hands. Vincent Meyer with Fabrizio looking for the switch play. Carrying strong. Another strong carrier from the 1884 is really showing a dominant performance here. Ball comes out nice and quick for Lando there. Chris trying to get through the little gap and gives the ball to Cosmo. And then John Martin Stewart. No, just letting one too many passes go to hand there. Chris not trying to get that offload, but going through his legs to Aiden. And now it's Fraser Hasty. Ooh, almost getting lifted there. Sure, he wouldn't have liked the feel of that. It'll just securing the ball, slowing it down for 1880, which they need now after this great passage of play with a few little errors, but nothing causing them to lose the ball. So good stuff there from 1880. A little slight obstruction running line there from Fraser, so had to stop the play there, but 1880 had advantage. Offside, says the ref, so I'm sure they'll be looking to get to the touchline here and look for a nice driving maul. Great kick from Chris, putting them 5 meters out. And 1880 looking to set a maul and get over that line. Maybe John can get in for his second. And the ball goes to the back of the lineup, but unfortunate overthrow there from John Martin Stewart, but good, nice chop tackle there from Chris. 1880 just not executing that time. Agar just looking to exit. Unfortunately, not striking that one too well. So ball going out just inside the 22. 1880 with yet another good attacking opportunity. Let's see if John can nail this one. Find his man, find his target, and get 1880's maul going. As you can see, one telltale sign for any viewers at home. You know maul's going to be set when that forward is in the 9 position at the back, looking to rip. But the ball goes over, but 1880 gets the ball, regathers again with a little walk-in try there for Tim Beniak. Good stuff there from 1880. Getting another try in before the end of the first half. Not too much of a difficult kick here for Chris coming up. I'm sure he will be converting this one. Score stands 43-0 with a conversion to come. Boys aren't looking too tired out there on the field today. I'm sure this is almost like a practice session for them, hey Daniel?
Yeah, they seem to be going well. Just pity about the handling errors, but let's see. Should be coming to the end of the first half soon, and a great kick there by Christopher Henning. But let's see if Frankfurt can keep this up going through the second half.
Thank you, Daniel. Ball finding its way to the middle of the pitch again, looking to get another kickoff underway. Will he opt for the little switcheroo, or will he just go down the left side? Nope, he does go to Sebi Rodwell again. Don't know if that's a wise decision, because the man is a strong ball carrier, as you see, and he likes to look for that offload. Little good offload there to Johan. Good support line from the number 6 flanker. Setting us a good attacking opportunity. Getting the ball out to John. John with a nice strong carry. Ooh, but gets taken down well. Good collision there in the middle. Advantage being played here. Tim Beniak just on the edge, showing his speed of play. Trying to get the ball in, but not going to hand. I think they'll go back for the penalty. Unfortunately, Tim just looking like he started slowing down there. Should have just backed his pace, got it on the edge and scored in the corner, but maybe he's trying to let his old club off easy, not put any points on the board. Good penalty kick there from Chris, putting it out just outside 5 meters from the try line. John hunting that ball already. He loves the hunt, does the man, on and off the pitch. Let's see the ball being set here, I'm sure. And it's going up into the middle to Fraser Hasey. Setting nice and strong here. Good strong set and quick easy drive over. And there he's over. Who is that? And Kudden comes up with the ball. Van Rossen. Great stuff there from the Dutchman. Playing a lot of his rugby here in Germany. I'm sure he'll be liking that as well. A lot of competition in the back row this year. So not getting much game time, but some well-deserved game time today that Kudden's getting. Just waiting for the T to enter the pitch. Our S&C physio there, as you can see in picture. Niels Hultelman, also another Dutchman, suffering from a knee injury that happened in a second team game a couple of weeks ago. But a workhorse he is, not letting the team down, just always hobbling along. Great kick there from Christopher Henning. Could have been slightly off to the right-hand side of the upright, but no. It's through the middle, says the assistant referees, and that's another 7 points to 1880. So halftime has been called. The score stands 52-0. Top stuff here from the 1880 boys at halftime. Showing a dominant performance at the moment. Aguiar just unfortunately having too many unforced errors, knock-ons going their way. Just, not having enough ball in hand to show what they have on attack. But their defense has been holding up quite nicely in some areas of the game. But unfortunately, the first half fortunately for us, but unfortunately for Aguiar, the first half going in the way of 1880 boys with a score of 52-0. Daniel, any comments on the first half?
I think Frankfurt played well, but not. They could have played a lot better, I find. A few silly handling errors and offloads not going to hand, which cost them some points. But in other situations, they executed well and came away with some good tries to end off the first half. And Aguiar, they've been struggling. I think they have 14 men on the field at the moment. So, they have no reserves. So, they're going to be struggling in the second half. Frankfurt have a full bench coming on. Strong players also. So, looking forward to see what happens the second half.
Yeah, with that being said, Daniel, fresh legs always make a big difference. So I'm sure 1880 will come into the second half with some full force with their probably a new front row coming on at the start, maybe a few late changes. But definitely looking to bring on that fresh legs into the second half. But that'll be us for now. We'll catch you at the start of the kickoff of the second half. Thank you very much, ladies. Get this underway. And we're back. A couple of changes here for the 1880 team. Johannes Bart's coming on to the number 12 position. Sebi Rodwell, I think, taking his leave of absence on the field. Reynold Parkinson in here, probably slotting into the 10 position, and Chris moving to 15 with Ed off the field. And then we've got a change in the front row with Chris Howells and Zasha coming on, replacing Cosmo and John. Then we also have Rudolph coming on off the bench with Lyle O'Connor. I think Rudolph coming on for Fraser Hasty and Lyle coming on for... who? I see Hassan's on the side of the pitch, so it seems like both locks have been replaced. I wonder who's slotting into that lock position. But kickoff underway. Agar retained the ball quite nicely, but with strong defense there from the 1880 boys. Not letting them relieve the pressure too easily, but I'm sure they'll be looking to kick the ball now. Nope, first another carrier coming in, I think. 1880 just pinning them deeper and deeper in their half all the time. And no, falling over, says the ref. You've got to stay on his feet. It was that Rudolph, unfortunately. Just not staying on his feet to get that steal. Unfortunately, another injury. Hopefully it's not too serious and the man can either leave the field walking or get up and continue playing. But good start there from 1880, showing a lot of pressure. Someone to watch out for, number 20, Lyle O'Connor. Had a good performance in at our Wednesday night training, so allowing him to be selected for today's squad. That's what we like to see from the young boys. It'll be interesting to see who's in those lock positions there, Daniel. I know for sure that Rudolph Kutsia will be playing lock, but I wonder who will be joining him in his lock pairing.
Yeah, maybe Lala's being given the opportunity at lock. Just looking over here, we see both starting locks have been replaced. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see when we have that first scrum. And now also we're working on a new line-out caller now, as Fraser's left the field. So we'll see how the Frankfurt line-outs operate in the second half. Let's hope the injury to this Aguiar player is not too serious, and let's see what happens now.
Boys just having a chat. Aiden just getting a little picture there in stream, showing himself stretching those leg hip muscles there, getting them hips nice and loose. Unfortunately, the Aguiar man will be leaving the field, but like I said, he is standing and walking. That's always a good sign, but also not a good sign to see the man leaving the field. It seems like Reynold Parkinson has been taken over the captaincy role. Having a quick chat with the referee. Back to the game. Aguiar having getting some nice pressure relief there. Unfortunately, 80 just unforced error leading to a penalty, so they'll be getting the ball nicely out of their half. Unfortunately not getting out of their half, but an exit nonetheless. And they do retain the ball about 30 meters out from their own try line. Probably looking to set up and look for another exit. Or maybe they'll be ballsy and looking to spread the ball nice and wide and attack this open space here on the right edge. Rudolph going up, but unfortunately great throw there from Aguiar. And like I said, they do exit. A little bit of a wobbly kick, letting it bounce, not always good. Chris Hennig receives it, and he's got some pace, the young man does. But great effort there from Christopher Henning. Almost trying to get the throw in on the inside. Robin Plumbo, beautiful tackle down the edge, just dragging him into touch. Top stuff there from the sevens athlete. But good break there from Chris. Good gather, a bouncing ball. Never know which direction they go. But good gather, good speed. But great tackle there from the Agiha boy. 1880 just not letting Agiha relieve the pressure. Another good line out contest. Maybe into a counter ruck. And yes, they do. They get it, but no, ball comes out. Secured well by Agiha there. Roll away, says the ref, I think. Good roll. Looking for the box kick. And that's a great exit from the number 9. This will be Sasha's first throw into the line out. Let's see how he does. Waiting for a ball to enter the field. Berger's joined in the locks, and it'll be Vince, Kun, and Lal on the in the back row. I apologize to the viewers at home if there's any slight disconnections in the stream. It seems like we're having problems every now and again with the connection, so bear with us. Scrum down, Agiha ball. Sure, they'll stick to the same process. It's uncontested scrums now, as they don't have any front rows anymore. So this allows them to have good attacking opportunity. It'll chip over the top, but well covered by Aiden. And popping the ball off to Chris with a nice strong carry. Quick, low pass there, but great. Gathered well by Ray. Experienced fly off. Lando with a little chip over the top. Which way does the ball bounce? Unfortunately, not the way that he wanted. But they'll go back for the penalty. I think that was a little cheeky play there from Lando. Just throwing it into the offside player. It's totally fine, but sometimes not really sportsmanlike. But good stuff there from Lando. Showing his urgency in this game. Getting back to the ruck. Looking to play quickly to the blind side. Nice strong carry there from Lyle O'Connor. Yeah, first touch of the ball. Good stuff there from the young man. David Komricki with a nice carry off 9. Sure, Lyle. Oh, Kun. Beautiful seed there from Ray. Just putting Kun van Rossum straight under the sticks. 2 tries for the Dutchman. Good work. Working well around the field. And yeah, that will increase the 1880 lead to 57-0. With a conversion to come. Sure, it wouldn't be a problem for Chris as it's right in front of the uprights. And through the 6 they go. Extra 2. 59-0. The score stands after 4. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to start the timer, so we're a little bit behind there.
Versuch für Frankfurt in der zweiten Halbzeit.
So the score stands 59-0. Second kickoff of the second half. Nice, good deep kick. Sure Vince will gather well. He does indeed. Looking to counter-attack here. Nice strong carry there from the 8th man. And attacking the blind side straight away. Johan, unorthodox kick there from the flanker, but it works out. Fabrizio regathered, and then looking for the connection there. Good support lines, and that's held up, unfortunately. from Lando. But great little chip over there. Ball bounced in the right way, allowing 1880 just to get a good opportunity. And good connection, good interlink play there between the sideline players there. Unfortunately, just not getting over for the try was Lando. It was good to see Chris Howells up there in front, having a touch on the ball, showing his work rate for the big, experienced prop there. And there's goal line dropouts, taking around just inside the 40-meter mark. Rudolph running straight challenge, he says, but then decides to veer off into the gap. Good option. And there's space out wide, yeah. Just get it out wide. Oh, strong carry there. Good read there from Robin Plumper, forcing 1880 into a knock-on. Just couldn't gather that ball and give it out quicker. But 1880 looking threatening on the attack. I love to see that they're not stopping anywhere now and just trying to keep that foot on the throat, putting pressure on this Aguiar team all the way through till the final whistle. Uncontested scrum it is, so Aguiar will be winning this contest. I see Robin Plumper at the back there, just picking it up and feeding. Nice little skip pass to the winger. But defense good from 1880. Just not rolling away though, so penalty advantage goes the way of Aguiar. Little chip over, but gathered well read by Tim Biniak. They'll go back for the penalty. Not rolling away. I think Lyle would have been begging for Tim to get out of that ruck. He was at a nice strong position over the ball. Would have given him some points towards getting his starting position. Starlink. Safe. And retrieving the ball, just trying to get game underway as fast as possible, not allowing any wasted time. And now Aguiar with a line out just on the 40-meter line. And taking nice and easy. Rudolph should have got two hands and just grabbed that one, but chose the slap down option. Well gathered. And yeah, Lal attacking the middle, looking for the offload to Vince, but unfortunately he's just going behind the man, so side knock on and then in front of the kicker. A little chip and chase here from there. But nonetheless, good up. Let's see if they can get some points on the board now, yeah. See what Aguiar can do about 10 meters out from the 1880 try line. I'm sure 1880 will be looking to put some big defense pressure, yeah. Split attack from the Aguiar boys. Will they go left or will they go right? And they go right. 9. Does a little loop. Tries a little floaty pass, but unfortunately not going out into touch. So that will be 1880 line out. Just couldn't execute that well enough, could Aguiar. Good liner there from 1880. Lyle with a nice strong carry, and they're attacking the edge. Can Zasha stay in the field? Yes, he can. Good effort there from the hooker. David with a nice strong carry. Good clean out from Rudolph Kutsia, and they'll look to exit now. A little cross kick going the way. Does Fabrizio get to it? He catches that one, and now showing his speed here on the wing. A little dancing feet, but strong collision there from Robin, but Robin couldn't hold on. Aiden looking for another cross kick. Do they do it? Out the back. Chris Hennig with nice footwork. Hitting this edge. Lyle give it early. Yes, he does. Oh, unfortunate. Little forward pass there from the number 20 and replacement flanker. Opportunity goes a begging. I'm sure Aiden would have been in for all money there for his hat-trick, but unfortunately not getting his hat-trick. The sun's gone behind the clouds now, so it's a little bit chillier, but still good day for good rugby. Uncontested scrum. I think they're looking straight for the exit. Yes, they do. A little bit of a wobbly kick. Does Aiden gather well? Yes, he does. Looking to threaten an attack here. Carries up the middle. And now they will be looking to hit that edge. But a little bit slow to get the ball out there, so the Agate team sets the line well. But Chris Henning with a nice line there. And the ball gets intercepted. But then lost forward, so 1880 gather it again. Now Fub's looking for a little grubber through. Can he get there? Unfortunately not, but a little fumble and Tim Biniak over for his second try. Good little vision there from Fabrizio, putting a lot of pressure on the 9 as well, and couldn't hang on to the ball. And then it was just a simple jog over for Tim Biniak. Just all he had to do, put his hand on the ball, dot it down. Score now moves up to 64-0. Kick to come just off the right hand side. I'm sure no problem though for Chris, and yes it is through the post. Extra 2. Score moves up to 66. $18.80 already set, waiting for this kickoff. Agar just meandering their way down to the halfway line, trying to delay this game as much as possible.
Für Frankfurt durch Binia, erfolgreiche Erhöhung durch Christopher Henning, Spielstand 0:66.
Ball comes onto the pitch, waiting for it to get into the hands of the number 9. Ben Oliver, no, this is not under 18s, this is the first team men. Thank you for your comment. But yeah, this is the men's team, the last round of the Liga game. Well gathered there from Lando, just looking for his big ball carrier, Vincent Meyer, which he finds with his nice strong carrier. Now they look to hit the edge again. Setting up nice and well. And here comes Kun. Another strong carrier there from the 1880 boys. I think they're going to look to attack out of their own half this time. Ray with a little gap down through the middle, trying to flick off away from the defenders there, but just losing the ball backwards, but gathered again by 1880. And Robin, good over the ball. 7's experience. Does him well. Unfortunately, the quick tap was taken in front of the mark, so they'll go back. And I think look for kick to touch. Great little passage of play there from Ray Parkinson, finding the gap. Just didn't have the hamstring to go all the way. Good exit. 1880 looking to set quickly. This defense line out. Maybe try to steal it, yeah, from the Ageha boys. Ageha yet with another opportunity to get some more points on the board. Four-man line out, stacked in the front, and straight up they go. Slight knock on there, I think, from the 1880 boys, but ref doesn't see it. Now gathers and just takes it in. Ball slow to come out the ruck, but it does eventually. Let's get up. Heading there, set piece where all the forwards stand there. Strong carry there, looking to get to the other side straight away, I'm sure. But a little pick and go, a little continuity phase here for 1880. Ball needs to come. Ball needs to come. Vince gets it out of the back. Now stand, pass, and deliver. David on the edge. Does he go all the way? The big Georgian? No, he looks to the inside. Unselfish business there from the Georgian. putting Rudolf Kutsia over for a try. I'm sure that man will also be happy. A young boy, 20 years of age, coming out of South Africa, Noordheuvel, getting some points for the 1880 team, the visiting team. Score moves up to 71-0. Strong dominant performance here from 1880. Utilizing the set piece really well, executing it to perfection, getting over in the corner. Water comes on quickly for the 1880 boys, but I'm sure they'll be looking to just get this game underway again. Get some more points, as many as they can. Ooh, Chris. Slight toey kick there, pushing the ball out to the right. I'm sure he's not happy with that one, but that's the thing with kickers. One goes astray, just need to put it in the past, forget about it, and focus on the next one. One kick at a time. So the score will remain at 71-0.
Ein weiterer Versuch für Frankfurt.
Seems like there's a little chat in the middle with the referee and the Aguiar boys, maybe complaining about something that didn't go their way. But I'm sure the game will get underway again. And we're back underway. Nice little short contestable kick. Do they get up? Nice strong catch there from Lyle. Pumping his legs. Good ball drive. And good placement. Good work there from Lyle. And they decide to hit the edge with a little skip pass. Tim Berniak showing some speed on the ball. Aiden putting it into the toe. Does he get there? Great chase. Throws it back in play. Ball goes out into touch. Great little execution there from Aiden. Players letting him know where the space is, telling them to put it on the toe. And it was a well-weighted grubber kick. As the 15 catches, is putting some great pressure onto him, taking him to the touchline, and then throwing a wild pass to the inside, which didn't go to hand, so 1880 line out. Free kick, closing the gap, which is not allowed. So free kick to Aguiar. And they're not allowed to take a scrum, so they'll be looking to just tap and play, which they do. Strong carry there from Robin, just setting the ball down now, looking to attack the edge again. Good gain line there from the Aguiar boys. So now they'll be looking to exit. Little box kick coming up ahead. Has to keep it in field of play, which he doesn't, unfortunately. So it will be taken back just to outside the 22. Yeah, unfortunately, just kick going directly into touch. Not positioning that quite well enough, did the 9 from Aguiar. No contest, so throws not skew. New rules of the game. Man was on his feet and didn't release it, so little words coming from the referee, a little scuffle after the ball there from the Frankfurt 9 and the Aguiar 10. Sure there'll be a little word just saying, guys, we've had a good game so far. Let's not let this get out of control and out of hand. Didn't lost, but still manages 10 possession, does 1880. Didn't lost, but still manages 10 possession, does 1880. Space is Not wide, but the forwards are opting to just keep it in. Ray now coming into the 9 position, trying to get the ball out here. And they do. Ball comes out the back. Does Aiden go over? Yes, he does. And that for you, sir, is your hat trick. Beautiful stuff there from Aiden Dixon. Had a great game so far today. Seems like... Nope, Chris will be taking the conversion. But great stuff there from Aiden. Getting over for his hat trick. Well deserved. Let one slip earlier, but this one, no ways, says he. Does he say? And the kick goes over. So that's an extra 2 points for 1880. Score stands 78-0. Aiden Dixon with his hat trick. I'm sure there's a couple of others on the field that are looking for their hat tricks. Tim Beniak, I know, is on 2. Sure, he'll be looking to get over for a 3rd against his old team. I know Kun van Rossum is on 2. Having 1 in the first half and 1 in the second. So let's see if he can also get his 3rd. Nice high contestable kick, just going 10. But Lyle, great movements, great take. Top stuff there from the young man. Not the tallest of players, but gets up nicely because he's easy to lift. Good hands to the edge. Aiden Dixon using his speed. Doesn't get taken into touch. Oh. Not rolling. It's a bit of an odd call. It's going to be a tough angle for the 9 from Aguiar to get us into touch. Opting for the kick. Johannes trying to use the rules of the game to keep the ball alive, but unfortunately not. So, 1880 with a good opportunity. Yeah, I mean Aguiar with a good opportunity here to get some points on the board. Can they execute? Ball comes in nicely, and they do win it. 9 gets it. Looks for the little offload. 10 carries nice and well down the middle. Ball retention is key for the Aguiar boys. Defense looking solid, not letting Aguiar get any gain line. Oh, but he sneaks through the middle, and they get a try. Oh, a little bit of confusion there. Lando running into Aiden. Hopefully no serious injury. But Aguiar with a beautiful try. Seen the space down the middle of the field and utilizing it to the best ability. Breaks through the middle, steps 1, and under the sticks he goes. Top stuff there from Aguiar. Something that they were looking for in the first half, but managed to find it in the second. $18.80, we'll have a chat about that. Just make sure keeping the areas around the ruck safe. Aiden Dixon looking, just having a little sly smile and chirp with the ref, as he noticed that the man's hands were on the ground as well. It's nonetheless good steal from Robin Plumper, giving his team another attacking opportunity. Let's see if they can execute again. Nice, Fox. No, it is not the under 18s. This is the first team men's. It's their last round before they go into the quarterfinal games. Looking for the back ball. Good lift, good take. Top stuff there from Aguiar, but great effort there from Chris Howells, getting in between the lifter and the jumper, holding the ball up. Sure, this will be a scrum down 1880 ball. if it doesn't come out, which it doesn't. So good work there from Chris Howes, getting his arm through there and just securing that ball for 1880, relieving the pressure after that. Great steal there from Robin Plumper. As we know, this is uncontested scrum, so let's see what 1880 does. They'll definitely get the ball from this, and I'm sure look to have a great threat on attack here. I don't think they'll be doing any kicking. They'll be looking to run from deep inside their own half. I'm sure it will be something simple, just a little miss pass to 13, letting Tim open up with his speed, taking that edge. Ball comes out. What happens? Yep, it is a missed pass, but back inside to Johannes. Slight knock on there from Ageha. But here goes Lal. Lal through the middle, showing some speed. Strong carry, trying to offload again. Couple of offloads not going the way of Lal O'Connor, but showing some great intent there. Piercing through the gap, trying to find his support runners, but unfortunately, the ball just going slightly behind and not to hand. 8 minutes to go in the second half. They'll decide to just get some extra distance now on the ball and utilize their line-out set piece. Let's see what's 1880 up for. Not a skewed line, just not going straight, so unfortunate there. And Ageha will opt for the scrum as it is uncontested, so easy in, easy out. I'm sure 1880 won't be happy with that line out going astray, but we'll look to try gather this ball again. Ageha now with a nice attacking opportunity with this uncontested scrum. Let's see what they can do. Ball comes out the back, straight to 10. A little bit of a wobbly pass, bounce pass there to Robin Plumper, but he finds this half gap. No, he finds the full gap. And he gets some good, valuable meters. Good stuff there from number 12. And they opt for a little chip over. Does the wing have it? Unfortunately not, but ref saw a penalty that I didn't. Hard tackle. Yes, indeed it was. From the number 9 there, Landerbacker just sliding over the neck, but nothing too dangerous, so just a penalty it is. Ageha showing some resilience here now in this latter part of the second half. Firstly getting a try and now putting a lot of pressure on this 1880 defense side. Maybe the guys are just tired out from running so much, but that shouldn't be the case. We have a good fitness program going at 1880, keeping the boys fit and healthy and prepping them for the final stages of the Bundesliga. Line out, yeah, now just outside 5 meters, 6 meters out. Let's see what Ageha do. Ball goes to the front, but obstruction, says the referee. So easy out there for 1880, not having to do too much. A little bit of scrappy line out there from Ageha. Ray gets a nice clearance just outside 22. A lot of space there on the right hand side of the pitch. I'm surprised they didn't see a little tap and cross kick. But it's all good. They'll look to attack from this line now. Let's see. Hopefully Sasha can get a nice straight throw and let 1880 have a good attacking opportunity. A little pause in time, waiting for a ball to come onto the pitch. Ball, almost 2 balls coming onto the pitch there, but they're up for the 1, which is a good sign. It would be a very different game if there was 2 balls on the field. Oh, just going over the top of Johan, not your tallest lifter, so Hooker should be able to adjust, but unfortunately not being able to adjust. And a direct kick there from Robin, trying to find the space behind, but unfortunately not. Quick line out, opting for the kick. There's a lot of space at the back. Let's see how the speedster Tim can get there. I think he will. Can he go over for his hat-trick? He'll look to just tip it on. And just not a gather. Slight knock on before the line. Couldn't get over for his hat-trick, but he spotted the space, put a nice hoof to it, and showed some great speed to get there. Maybe a little slight wobble from the player running into him, but could have gone over under the sticks. Unfortunately not. So doesn't get over for his hat-trick. But now the pressure has been turned straight back onto Aguiar with the scrum down on their 5 meter. Uncontested scrum, so Aguiar win the ball, but the ball comes out really fast and they look just to clear. Not the greatest clearance, but was a little bit of a scrappy, messy play. So 1880 with the line out just inside the 22 of Aguiar. Waiting for a ball to come, yeah. And the ball comes. So we're waiting for the line out to come in to start the game off again. Let's see if Zasha can find his target this time. Has to know that we don't have the tallest men on the field, so got to get it nice and low, which he does. Finds his man, but unfortunately contest was good, so skew throw it is. Again, Aguiar opting for the scrum. Wise choice. 1880 just letting a few things slip here now in this latter part of the second half, not retaining the ball. A few unforced errors, line-outs going astray, not catching, a couple knock-ons. So let's see what Aguiar do now. Do they opt to clear the ball again, or will they run out of their own half? And they do the box kick from a scrum, which is a crazy one, but good, easy option when it's uncontested. Aiden with a nice regather and good strong carry. They'll look to play it from out here. A little dagger out the back there from from Rudolph to Ray. And good strong carry there from Chris. Pumping his legs through the contact. Ray looking to hit that face ball to the forwards, running off 10. There's a little pick and go there from David, a little bit isolated, but ball retained well. And Vincent now with a strong carry down the middle of Ray, and they look to swap sides, swap the attack of play. Is there no rolling? No, ball comes out, ref says. So continue there. Nice strong carry there from Zasha. Still in the red zone, yeah, with Aguiar on the strong defense. Good strong carry there from Rudolph. They'll hit Vincent now. Robin Plumper just working his way around the park, making a lot of tackles here today. Ray straightening up, looking for the offload, but unfortunately not going to hand, and turnover it is. Don't think it was a knock on, it was just slapped back by an Aguiar player, but regathered by him as well. And that will be the conclusion of today's game. 80 minutes exactly. The score stands 78-7. Final whistle. Was a little bit of a scrappy half there from the 1880 boys, only coming away with 26 points. But nonetheless, good performance from both teams. Aguiar showing that they have some fight there in the second half, even with 14 men on the pitch. Coming away with a nice sneaky try down the middle of the field. Good day out here in Heidelberg, and it was a great day for rugby. Daniel Wolf.
Yeah, I think the second half, Frankfurt were just missing some continuity, and yeah, they made a lot of changes, so a new players playing with each other and that stuff. So they couldn't execute properly, but yeah, we work on that, and we work into the playoffs now. So exciting few weeks coming for all the teams in the Bundesliga heading into the playoffs. But yeah, a good score line for today's game, 78-7 to Frankfurt. And yeah, I think some of the boys will be happy with their performance, some won't be. But that's it. That's just how it goes, and we work next week again.
Player of the match, Daniel. Who do you think stood out today? I'm sure you would have seen a lot there on the camera. Who do you think is your player of the match for today? There are a lot in this team, I'm sure, but name one.
A few players did well. With what I saw, I thought Aiden Dixon